ready. It's time to have some fun. Coming to you from KDKA TV studios in downtown Pittsburgh. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Happy Monday!
The first Monday of the new year.
2020. You know, I'm actually happy. I'm not normally like, I hate to say this. Mondays can sometimes be a drag,
Yes,
right?
they can.
I am so excited that everyone is back to work, with the exception of David. It is so nice.
I'm in for David today, so
Yes.
hopefully he's enjoying some time off. But it is nice to have everybody here.
I know.
The whole crew, we're all back.
You had some time off, Ron had some time off, Rick had some time off, David had some time off, Jill had some time off. It was kind of lonely, I'm not going to lie.
I know. I agree. It feels good to have the family back together.
It's good to have my friends back. And because it's Monday, like we do every Monday, we wanted to talk about our weekend. So I'm up first because we had a very big day on Saturday. Celina, Rocco is 6 months old.
I can't believe he's 6 months already.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
And do you see what's written on his onesie?
Let me see.
Current family favorite. And he really is.
Is he?
He really is the current family favorite. Yeah,
well,
we had fun.
I love the photo. You posted one on your Instagram of Frankie holding Rocco with the 412 shirts. They look so cute, twins.
They really do look
twins.
so much alike. It's incredible. And I went back because he turned 6 months. I wanted to see where the girls were at that age. And they were both sitting. They were both able to roll over. This baby, nope, no interest. He just wants a free ride. He's fine just being held and walking around the house. So we had a little photo shoot at the house on Saturday, me taking pictures of him in his 6 month blanket. And then we headed out to Urban Air Trampoline Park. Celina, this was so much fun. Okay, so this is Lila up on the trapeze bars, and my Uncle Rob, who was such a good sport, my Aunt Terry and Uncle Rob came in. She fell into this giant pit. They have those white rubber balls, like the play balls that they have.
This looks like I would love it.
So they have these neon lights going, and so it looks just like this sea of bubbles.
Wow.
But she's so short, she just disappeared in the bubbles.
Good thing she has him there. He's
So-
helping her out big time.
It was funny at the end of the night, she tells me, I think my arm is broken and my leg hurts. And I said, that's just because you did physical activity today. So it's not broken, this is just what happened.
I've heard of that place too. My sister has taken my niece Ellie there, and they love it. But I feel like I would like it as an adult.
Well, we had a great Pittsburgh segment last week. You can go to PittsburghTodayLive.com if you want to get the information on it. But Yuling Bear was able to highlight some of the great trampoline parks that we have in the area, and it kind of spawned this idea that we needed to get the kids out of the house. Maybe we should go jump. And then I have to tell you, Celina, when Frankie and I were getting our house together and starting to buy our first pieces of furniture, one of the first things we did was buy a king-size bed. I had this image of the whole family cuddled up to watch a movie at night, and so take a look.
Oh, this is everybody.
Frankie was working, so I let the girls sleep with me on Saturday night. And Rocco, of course, is in his crib. But we had both dogs, the girls in bed. We watched Ratatouille.
Oh, I love this.
My heart was full.
You know what? You need a king-size bed, especially it's so nice with your kids. You have 3 kids and the dogs. They could all fit on there.
I just loved it. It was such a special, I mean, it's the simple things that sometimes make the specialist moments. And that was one of those times.
Oh, well, I love it.
And you're young and free, so you probably had a more exciting weekend than I did.
I did. So I had a busy but relaxing weekend, and then I wanted to share a photo too. So this was from when I had time off last week. I got to spend time in Fort Lauderdale and West Palm Beach. So this is Mac and his family. I went on their family trip this year.
So nice.
So it was really fun. So this is Mac, of course, and then me, and then to my right is his sister Kathleen and his mom and dad Diana and Tom. So it was really great.
And you said though the weather wasn't cooperating all that much.
It wasn't. We had a lot of clouds, some rain, but it was still warm, and our first day we got a lot of sun.
Yeah.
So I felt like I was carrying that throughout the trip.
Well, you didn't have to wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly.
So there's always a benefit to that, right?
Oh, it was nice to sleep in. So but yeah, that was from the trip, and then the weekend. So speaking of Mac, he actually made me a delicious dinner, Heather.
You lucky girl.
I know. Check it out. So this is shrimp scampi, and then we had a little salad, some garlic bread, an assortment of olives. It was delicious. delicious.
That guy can cook, huh?
He really can. I was impressed. And I said, why are you giving me this massive portion? And I ate it all.
Of course.
Of
well,
course.
I know. How can you resist?
I couldn't resist.
Pasta,
if it's
I can't
there,
stop.
Right? If it's in front of
can't
you,
stop.
I'm going to eat it.
That's great. What a great guy.
I know. So that was good. And then what else did I do? Oh, I went and got my hair done. We go to the same salon.
Sognatori.
Yep. So they're always so much fun. And Zoe, the owner, takes photos and videos of us for their Instagram. So she
Look how beautiful.
They do a great job though.
They
so I had a
do.
relaxing day to myself on Saturday. It was really nice.
You have a great head of hair. You're lucky.
Well, they work with me. They do a great job. And then, yeah, to end the weekend yesterday, unfortunately, the Penguins fell to the Panthers. We had a game last night, but it was still a really great game because they hosted their first ever Break the Ice night, powered by Embrace Pittsburgh.
So tell us what that is.
Yeah, so I brought one of the bracelets in. They're handing out these bracelets last night, and a lot of people posted photos with the hashtag Break the Ice. So it's all about mental wellness, and that's the goal of Embrace Pittsburgh. It's to build mental strength throughout our region. And so everybody was sharing photos of, what they do to break the ice and to chat with family members and friends on how they can, just keep in a good state of mind.
How important to have such a big organization like the Pens have this discussion.
Yeah,
during a game night.
absolutely.
I do think that the more we talk about it, the more it's becoming normal conversation to just say, we talk about cancer as being our health, but we don't talk about our brain as being healthy, and we should do that more. We should talk about depression and anxiety. Those are two of the biggest common problems that people face, and I think that we need to be more open-minded about that.
It was really nice to see. It was nice to see all of the stories and see what people go through too. So.
Fantastic. Well, it sounds like you had a full weekend, and I know a lot of people stayed up to watch the Golden Globes last night. We wanted to share a little bit of this because Tom Hanks, as you know, who was here filming A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, he received the Cecil B. DeMille Award last night. The award from the Hollywood Foreign Press Association honors outstanding contributions to the world of entertainment. And Celina, you and I are both like this. We love our families. We're family-oriented, and so is Tom Hanks. You have to take a listen to what he had to say last night.
A man is... Sorry. A man is blessed. A man is blessed with a family sitting down front like that. A wife who is fantastic in every way, who has taught me what love is. 5 kids who are braver and stronger and wiser than their old man is. And a loving group of people who have put away with me being away months and months and months at a time. Of course, otherwise I wouldn't be standing here if they didn't have to put up with that.
What an amazing guy, huh?
I just love him.
I know.
He is the absolute best in every way.
Well, unfortunately, he did not. He was nominated for the Best Supporting Actor for his role in the movie A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. That actually went to Brad Pitt for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but still, he was honored with that great award.
And I still need to see that movie.
Yeah, me too.
I can't believe I have not. I love the movies and I love going to the movies, and I haven't seen it
know.
yet.
Maybe we should go together.
We should go together.
Girls'
Bring the
night.
kids.
Girls' night. So Joaquin Phoenix won for Best Actor, for his role in Joker. Awkwafina, who you said you love.
I love Awkwafina. She is hysterical. She made history by being the first Asian to receive a Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy. And I've loved her ever since Crazy Rich Asians.
Yes.
That movie is
such
so
a great
cute.
movie.
She was funny.
And then Sam Mendes won Best Director for 1917. It's a war film about a race against time. And the film also won a Golden Globe for Best Motion Picture Drama. Somebody else, though, that's making headlines is someone who's been in town in Pittsburgh filming.
A big topic on the show.
Yes, Jason Momoa had this great green velvet jacket. He was with his wife, Lisa Bonet. And you can't see it, but he was wearing a brooch that was estimated at $250,000. He was posting all over his Instagram stories. Yes.
Oh.
And a watch. He said it was too expensive. They were borrowing both of them. He couldn't afford both the pin and the watch.
Oh, well, it seems, though, Heather, that what really got was when he took off the jacket. Oh. Wow. Look at that nice arm.
This is probably something you don't see very often at an award show, is someone with just their undershirt on.
So he put it on to his wife. Very kind. I'm sure she was a little chilly. But
I feel like my husband would do something like that. Even
Oh,
if it
yes.
meant that his appearance was lacking a little bit, he would help me out
he
if I
would
was
still
cold.
do it. Yeah.
Right.
I have to say, I ran into him at a Penguins game.
You did,
And,
right.
And I honestly didn't really know who he was before they made a big deal about him coming to Pittsburgh, because I've never seen Game of Thrones or I've never seen Aquaman.
Right.
So when I saw him in person, I looked
He's big,
twice.
right? Very
He is-
tall,
He is
muscular. Yes.
He's a good-looking man.
Yeah, I'm sure he is in person. All right, well, we have so much more to get to. Stay with us, because ahead this hour, we are playing a game that we love. It's called Where in the Burgh is Mikey Hood? She'll be giving us clues throughout the show. She's somewhere in the greater Pittsburgh area. That's all that we know. So we want your help in guessing where she is. Head to our PTL Facebook page. And up next, she will have her first clue.
All right. Well, we also take you to a popular area brewery where a new program is helping the beer, the food, and the community.
And if you've taken down your Christmas decorations, it is time to be inspired by new home trends. See what's hot in winter decor ahead. Right now, we are headed outside as we take a live look for you on this Monday morning. Ron Smiley's forecast is just ahead on this first Monday of January 2020. We're glad you're with us.